Just goes to show how deep his champion pool is. But you know that he's going to look to gank. That is the trend that you talked about, Medic. It is something that he's been doing a lot of. He was extremely proactive in their game against Fnatic. Vitality to heavily play through the mid lane. We haven't seen any ganks from Selfmade just yet. It's just been trading of camps across the board. Comp and Kazi.
Yeah, Kazi puts down the flame spitters, but it's just not going to be enough. Comp should just be able to kill this one off. Malrang's coming in for the chase as well. Kazi tries to put the damage down, but can't flash away. K divided by D, that is kills divided by deaths, so they're getting 1.5 kills for every death that they have in the early game as well. And there's another death for them. No kills yet, but Perks just...
Something that he said in an interview was that with Inspired, he felt like that they had to... Flash in.
Flay, Hook's already down. Larson's down as well, though.
I don't think he ever did with Inspired in the past, and that's why we've been seeing so much more of this proactive ganking style road compared to what we saw last year, which was a lot more about lane control. But now Marang's looking for another gank.
Alfari does have the flash, but doesn't dodge away from the Forge God himself. Odoamne takes the kill.
The Brittle passive with his W, flash to proc it to more alive to land the ult, and now Perks has found a support.
One chain, one kill. That's the life of...
It's a good one. Glad you like that. So now the Dragon being started up by Selfmade. Off the back of getting that small numbers advantage and the prior.
So he focuses on harassing Kazi. Hex flash, there's a Lantern, there's a Selfmade. And Trimby's going to pull a Houdini because once again he will disappear. Perks too good at moving around to the same degree as a LeBlanc. First tower of the game. There's the root though, and Malrang's on the chase. The tower not quite dead yet. Comp will take it. Mana for Ace in the hole, just enough. Malrang once again gets...
Because, you know, both of them are gods of the Freljord.
Trimby, well, Perks just flashed the binding. And Trimby pays for it with his position, didn't realize he was on vision, and now we're going to see a fight in the top lane and a fight in the mid. Perks dashing forward onto Larson, meanwhile on the top side, Malrang goes in with a Stormbringer, actually dashes out with it. Larson caught out with Alfari, he'll take the kill. Kazi stepping in, rooted on the spot, stepped on a trap, and Selfmade's here waiting for the kill. Wind becomes lightning, and Volibear goes back to the fountain.
And just like that, Vitality have woken up. That 2k gold gap has disappeared as they find picks across the board. Perks flashing over the binding, finding another pick onto Larson. Selfmade is looking for blood.
LeBron has Lantern here, so Vitality can get Selfmade out of here. Just wanted to a little bit more of a trade. Mid lane tower goes down. Call of the Forge God used as well, and there's a blast coming for Comp. Hook onto the Rift Herald will pull LeBron into the waiting arms of Comp. Selfmade tries to trade it back. Trimby realizes he didn't need to be involved anymore.
For many, this is also a proving opportunity for them. If they can take down the undefeated team in the LEC, that's going to be huge for morale and also the expectations for this team. And they definitely haven't given up. The game is still in a very even state for the time being. LeBlanc has decided to go for the Leandries build, so you will have that additional haste, that extra bit of burn, a little bit more in terms of LeBlanc as we move into the mid game. Meanwhile, Alfari continues to sit in a side lane, and we're kind of approaching that point where Odoamne won't be able to hold.
Perks does have teleport. Alfari has joined the action from the bottom side as well, but the Rift Herald charge will get one down. Ace in the hole used there, only catches out Lebrov. Caught of the Forge God coming out from Rogue as well. They're looking for Lebrov, who will flash away. Final spark, Chaos Storm. The damage on Kazi is absolutely absurd. Now the TPs come in from Vitality. Alfari's looking for the damage onto Odo. Perks knows he's under control. War pops the sweeper as well, just in case. Who will face check? No one. Perks teleported in, was able to save his AD carry and his support, but Rogue unrelenting, continuing to step forward. Alfari under the tower. Malrang dives into the Sky Splitter, and that's 2 towers in the mid lane for Rogue.
Vitality. Perks hitting level 14 there is a very big deal because he has 2 levels over Larson as we see another skirmish pick off.
Malrang has Stormbringer, can jump away, does it to the Blast Cone. Super Mega Death Rocket will find its mark, but will not find the damage to take down the bear. Odoamne though, yeah, you lose in a side lane now to Alfari. Lord Doms, end of the line, Odo. And the collateral damage
as well, and you're really seeing these side laners come to fruition, using the power that they have in sides in order to search for these picks and then convert it into an objective.
Lebrov and Alfari team up, push forward here. Larson backed away from the tower, gave it up, knew that he was at a man disadvantage off towards this top side. We'll say Crown of the Shattered Queen now complete on Lux. On Trimby, means that he is a little bit less susceptible to getting one-shot by a LeBlanc.
You have someone play with you. Vitality back in the day was an organization that actually popularized this with Jizuke and Cabo Shards, where Jizuke would shadow on the rise while looking for a pick, and now the chain has landed, but they're not going to commit.
Final spark plays out the wave. Alfari looking to put the damage down. Perks actually quite low here. Call of the Forge God is an option for Odo, but not the easiest target to catch. Selfmade going in here for the 1v1. TP immediately from Odo. Chaos Storm going down onto Selfmade. Crescent Guard. Selfmade pops the stopwatch. Super Mega Death Rocket doesn't find a mark. Comp was able to pick up a kill in the red side jungler with the ace in the hole coming in. It's a double for Thorn in the side of Alphari. Alphari still hasn't got to back, and he knows if he goes for the TP, he's going to get bound to the spot. Alphari will not be able to join this fight because Trimby stayed at the bottom side. Rogue secure the Rogue base, and Rogue didn't get an inhibitor tower, didn't get any damage down on it. Perks will get an inhibitor tower out of Rogue's Baron buff, and Rogue will only get a tier 2 in the top lane.
Wow, good. I mean, ultimately a bit of a blunder there from Odoamne. The fact that his ultimate didn't level of play that we've been seeing from both teams. Skazi, that's all.
What was that? That's Greek sniper level of damage coming out from Comp. Odoamne forced away by Perks, but the Call of the Forge God will find it's just a little bit wide. Chaos Storm not enough. Final Spark dodged away, but Comp and Malrang able to push in the mid lane inhibitor tower. Alphari the one splitting this time. No TP on him though, so they know he's not going to be here soon. And although the Baron's expired, Rogue have found what they were looking for off that buff. 2 inhibitor towers, and inhibitor selfmade diving in has to just back away immediately. Alphari still yet to...
That's a lot of damage, chunking Perks out before the fight can really kick off.
Alphari and Perks have been in side lanes a lot of this game. They have farmed,
very soon. And you can see Vitality doing what they can to gain control over this area of the map in this window.
The Jinx with 4 items in his back pocket, so he can do a lot of work, but here comes the Call of the Forge God. Kazi steps forward, gonna hit up 3. Final Spark used as well. Ace in the hole will hit self-made. Chunked out Vitality, as you say.
It gives them control over the mid-wave, and it basically forces Vitality into an awkward position. Top is pushing, bot is pushing, mid is pushing, and Rogue is now going to start off the Baron. Look at their damage from Larson as well, using the Fog of War beautifully. But now look at this zone control that they can create with the Caitlyn traps, with the Victor W. Things are too difficult for Vitality. This is going to be a Baron for Rogue.
Alphari's going to be in a 1v5 in just a moment. Pops the stopwatch, but surrounded by Rogue, shut down by Larson.
They're at a point where they need to do something, otherwise they're just going to lose the game.
That's what Selfmade's trying to do. Jump in, gets onto Larson, but the Final Spark from Trimby's going to do a lot. GA popped on Selfmade. Marang keeping Lebrov, Perks, and Kazi all at bay. Another kill to Comp as he goes unstoppable. Call of the Forge God will land onto Kazi. He's down as well. Comp continues to take names, shuts down his opposite man, takes down the Nexus Nexus turrets, and Rogue, with this win, solidify themselves as the best team in the LEC.